Hey, good morning. It's Chris and the Super Cub here. So we're doing a wind mitigation. So when the client called me about this property, the roofing company that came to install the roof had come to this property and they droned the roof. So this was prior to the hurricane. I believe it was Milton. So they droned the roof and said, "Oh, your roof looks great." And then they came back after Milton and said, "Oh, your roof has damage now." This house had solar panels on the roof, which are on the side of the house. They're permitted to be reinstalled. So I'm curious to see if they put peel and stick in, but we'll find out. And so I'm not going to show the sign of who the roofer is because there's a jackass home inspector in Arizona that constantly walks past the sign of the builders and stuff, and he's just an instigating troublemaker, in my opinion. But I want to show you something about what the roofer possibly didn't do on this home. All right, so I'm over at the valley. I'm going to switch. This is the valley right here, and under here is supposed to be metal valley flashing, and that is just roofing material. I say this a lot. That's a problem. Got to have flashing in the valley. So I'm going to go up in the attic now and do the required inspection up there for the roof, and we'll see. I'm going to pause this video. Oh, and before I go in the attic, I'm going to show you another problem. So this is the state of Florida, and the garage door has a label on it. So one part of the label says Texas, and the other part says non-impact. I will tell you by these rails, which are massive, this is an impact garage door. But again, here in the state of Florida, right, Super Cub, you looking up at that?
Yes.
Here in the state of Florida, you have to have a label that indicates what it is. So I was already on the permit system. The permit system just says a garage door was installed, but they didn't indicate what it was. So we're going to have to address this issue too, because you don't want to lose credit on your impact garage door. Okay, I've climbed up in the attic, and this house has a problem. So for one, that's synthetic felt. That's not a peel and stick self-seal. The plywood is just kind of mangled. It should have been replaced. So, you know, I gotta tell you, this is really ridiculous. So this wasn't necessarily a door knocker. This was a drone knocker. So they droned your roof, said, "Oh, you know, we'll come back." And, you know, I could tell by the number exchange that they're not local to Southwest Florida. Not that those roofers are any better. But the bottom line is, you know, you got to vet these people. You have to bring in a certified master inspector team. We run an oversee it program. You know, you gotta babysit everybody here, because now they're going to put these panels up on the roof, and I will 1,000% guarantee this roof is going to leak. So that's a shame, because it's a brand new roof, and it's very wet in here. So, not liking what I'm seeing. Let's take a look here. This all looks very wet, feels wet. It feels damp up in here too. So, not a good job by this roofer. Tons of missed nails too. I mean, they missed so many nails. But anyway, as home inspection, I'm going to finish up this inspection. You know, this is a super important video. I hope everybody watches these videos. You know, we give a lot of information about the morons and incompetency here in Southwest Florida. You know, you're spending a lot of money on these systems. You know, we're soon approaching another hurricane season. Hopefully we have a lighter one than last year. But, you know, if they don't do your property right, they don't install your systems correctly, you know, you're going to be in store for more repairs. Just absolutely unnecessary. All right, have a great day. Bears Home Inspection checking out of here from Cape Coral, Florida.